Ola's incredibly good. Penguin. I would defend Ola every single day until I die. I feel like Lunch's individual skill is lacking. Dude, I keep reading that on the forums. Zoxon said that. I was going to make a YouTube video about this. It's just insane. Like, people talk about stats on the forums. Like, I keep seeing people post on the forums, like Lunchbox, I witnessed him lose, like, more than 50% of his individual battles. He's just not up to par with the rest of EG. It's like, how can you say what happened at a tournament? Like, I couldn't tell you at all how anyone on any other team at Worlds played, except for the people on my team. You see, like, when you're watching the stream, I don't even care if I'm talking over this game right now. When you're watching the stream, you only see one person's point of view that's rotated between all 8 players on the map in, like, very, like, sporadic intervals. Like, you can never judge their gameplay, and stats don't tell the story. Like, sure, if someone's hugely positive or hugely negative, it could certainly impact the game, but just because somebody's negative doesn't mean that they're the reason their team is losing. Maybe they're making the correct pushes and don't have help, or they're not receiving communication, or, I mean, there's so many different things that could explain what someone shows up in stats. Damage is an incredibly misleading stat. Like, you can have a lot of damage playing from the back of your base because your whole team's getting collapsed on because you're playing too slow, or you can have a ton of damage from playing really, really fast all the time and being in their face but giving up a ton of deaths at the same time. Like, stats are so misleading, and that's all anyone really has to go on from watching the stream, and people base their opinion off of stats, and stats in Halo are almost worthless. Like, I can't even explain to you how little stats actually mean for how good a player is. Like, without a doubt, stats mean a small amount. Like, if you're going hugely positive or going hugely negative, it will certainly show in the stats, and that will obviously impact your performance and your team's performance. But there's so many other things with, like, movement and communication and positioning and listening and running objectives that have nothing to do with statistics and, like, what the post-game stats actually show that impact how your team does. It's so annoying that people, like, base opinions of players off of stats and a rotated, like, point of view of one person at a time. / rant. I don't want to talk about stats anymore. It's so annoying to me because stats are almost literally meaningless to anyone that understands Halo. Obviously, they matter to a very small extent, but just because somebody's going huge or putting up kills, like, is 100% not the reason their team is winning or losing a game at all. Yeah, Jay McRoy. What you just said, at the pro level, the whole team fails. One player never loses the entire game for a team. That's about 99.9% true. There are certainly like exceptions to that where that can happen, but that's more or less really accurate. So apparently we're down 2-0 because I've just been ranting about stats too. So.
Bye guys. I'm gonna flank behind him. I'm gonna flank behind him.
He's got a scatter.
I'm about to run this. I'm ready to snipe. I'm ready to snipe.
Our Sneaky was scared.
I ran this grass. I ran this grass. I died. Bait flag. Just bait flag. Just bait flag. Flags down grass.
Got rockets.
Hit rockets. You wasted them both.
Don't let him get re.
Got a scatter.
One shot or window.
It's still a heads-up play to be able to try to get that pull as far as he did and to bait the return.
I got one. I died. 2 dead. 1 dead.
They're rocket corner. They're rocket corner. Careful. I'm going.
I'm
getting one flag.
Run that. 2 dead.
I'm trying to
I got one.
trying to help you. Nice job. Get snipe. Get snipe. I hear you. I'm challenging window.
I got a flag down there window.
One shot.
He's still in window.
Kill the window. I killed the flag.
Down there window.
I hear you. I'm one shot.
They're rock street in the rock corner. 1 shot.
I hear you. I'm gonna try to get touch. I'm gonna try to get touch. He's on re. He's on re.
I'm on the flag.
I got 1. 2 dead.
I'm on re. I'm on re.
I'm on the flag. I need a second.
They're found 1.
They're open flanking. I'm pushing kid. Nice.
I'm on it. I got
3 dead. Last guy.
Nice job.
This should be a cap here, but I was going to say it's still important to note how he baited the return until it was a little bit past halfway. This game, it's really hard to try to hop the return right away unless you have 2 people on the flag, so it's important to try to bait the flag because it's obviously not an instant return, so you can't just give up a death trying to go for it if it is like a fresh flag to reset, because more often than not, especially if they're going for it, you're just going to die and they're going to get a touch. Like, it's not an instant return. But once the flag gets halfway or a little bit past halfway, he hopped on it right away because he knew that by the time he died, even if they were focused on watching it or trying to kill him, it probably would have returned because he was on it. So it's important to know, especially if you're going to try to return a flag, you want to hop it with someone else on your team if it's fresh, or wait until it's half by baiting it and then getting on it. That's the point I was trying to make.
I have rockets. I have rockets.
Center, absolute Eric. I got him. 2 dead.
Nice. I have rockets to inside. I have rockets to inside.
That's a gift.
Dead. 3 dead. 3 dead.
Should probably hand one of these off.
I'll rocket him. Look. I killed him. I killed him.
Back one already. They're already in.
Behind the flag box. I got a nade on it.
I'm pushing up. I'm pushing window. I rocketed it. 2 there. 2 back there. Flag.
Under the base. Front of the base. 1 shot.
I rocketed it. Good one.
Under the base. 1 shot.
One shot.
They're case binding.
Hey, I'm one shot. One shot.
Sniper ramp Spartan.
Hey, I'm trying to look.
I have a scatter. He's
Is there a cat?
I got cat.
So there cat. I got him. Sorry.
They're window right now. They're window 2 shots.
That's it. Nice. I'm the catch.
It's really good teamwork there that nobody died throughout a double cap, I'm pretty sure. Even though they tried to hide back flag, we were able to still kill them.
Got him. I'm living top cat. I'm living top cat.
That was a good snipe.
They're beyond. Coming to you.
I got him. I'm living. Watch your flag. Watch your flag.
They're window already.
I'm pushing up. I'm trying to push up to help you. Look.
I got him.
I hear you window. I hear you window.
1 shot.
Watch the flag. So dead.
Scatter down.
Right.
Dude, he's destroying.
I hear you.
I got another.
They're caving in, guys.
I'm running this front. I'm running this front.
The rocket kill me. They're snipe weak.
He's probably gonna die here, but we got. But we
Only
just.
one side bullet down.
They're gonna go for the return fast, probably. Justin took a bad route.
On the flag.
He's on re.
It's alright. They got it.
Justin shouldn't have gone window there.
Nice.
He just needed to try to kill the flag. That's okay.
You guys snipe. One's our couch or top catwalk. You know what to do.
I hear our couch.
Shot on you, Eric. I've shot on him. He's 1 shot.
Probably,
Watch out,
maybe
watch
could have
out.
capped that if we
Watch
just
out,
baited
watch
it better.
Watch pyramid.
Let's go, guys. We need to get these rockets.
I'm in top pyramid. Watch out top pyramid. No, watch out top pyramid.
Oh, man, that sucks.
Bottom grass, Eric.
Our window gonna go for flagpole right now.
Watch touch.
He's absolute. We're gonna kill him. Nice. Go for rocket, somebody.
I'm pushing your flag. I hear you. Someone else go rockets. Run it. I'm stopping. I stopped it. Go try. You threw that though.
They're snipe. They're BR.
The rocket street.
Window.
I'm getting return.
I'm dead from their window. I'm one shot from their window.
Even though our team was calling out that we had to go for rockets, it's still a really good play to know that they're like in priority of what you need most is control of your base. Because that guy was clearly going to run the flag if he hadn't stopped him. If he had gone for rockets off his spawn like we were telling each other to do, they probably would have capped because they would have gotten the flag out for sure. And we would maybe not have even gotten rockets.
I'm counting. There's one shot. I had a double. I'm pushing their window.
They're cave.
I'm in their window. One shot. Yeah, watch out their window. Watch out their window. Another one there, Eric. You're by yourself. He's counting you. He's nading you.
I'm one shot. I'm gonna die.
Watch our rocket corner.
Watch your cave. Watch cave. I hear you. I'm pushing back to our flag.
2 guys are window weak. There's 2 guys window.
They're cave.
I'm pushing
They're cave
rockets.
right now. 2 going. They're splinters and they're snipe ramp.
I hear you.
I'm needing their BR.
They're having.
Bottom grass. Bottom grass.
I hear you. I died. They're court. Stellur.
That was a really fast life. Sometimes that happens. His playstyle seems to be really fast, which is a good thing. But sometimes I see Frosty give up a lot of deaths that are like that too. But he always, more often than not, is making a really great play and being aggressive.
I'm living. One shot. One shot cave too. One shot cave, guys.
It's a really good
One
play.
shot cave. I could cave.
Our fountain weak.
Found two. I got him. I'm pushing up.
Damn it, dude. I thought that was gonna be all.
Jeez.
Top cat, guys.
I don't know where he's going. He's on rock.
Watch out bottom grass. I traded. I did.
I'm sitting top rockets. Just trying to come. They're rocket corner.
Yeah, watch your rocket corner. Rip rocket corner right now.
I got him.
Went to the snipe ramp, dude. Jason,
I got him.
Oh, you're
I
right.
have rockets.
They're
They
weak.
are in their snipe ramp. They were, Eric. They're gonna be 2 or 3 guys at snipe.
I'm pushing up their rocket corner.
You guys are talking about best player being Snakebite or Frosty. They're both. I mean, that's kind of splitting hairs. I think Frosty's the best player in the game.
One shot.
But Snakebite's a really good leader, and is incredibly good for their team.
RBR, guys.
RBR. Watch him flank.
Box it down.
Bottom mid with rockets. He has him.
They have rockets on scan.
He has rockets bottom mid. He's gonna jump for windows.
Double team. Our flag. And behind me is rockets.
High, as long as
I flag.
Our flag. 2 of them. One shot.
Kinda-
I got him. 2 guys here. One's weak.
I pulsed it. They're on our flag. I'm trying to live. I died.
Dude, he's doing so much damage. Every time they try to get a pull here, he's doing so much damage before dying. If he even dies.
He threw bottom mid.
That guy's throwing it to the guys on his team that are probably spawning rocket corner.
I needed it.
Yeah, we gotta be flying to their base. They're probably gonna get this
From the
in.
rocket corner. He's going for it. One shot. One shot. Running it.
Why are we not in there from snipe yet?
Told him to.
It's so slow.
We knew that. I don't know. I was calling the guy coming up behind.
Unfortunate.
Didn't pay attention to it. Ended up just getting a free flag pull.
I mean, by the time I was done talking about stats, I'm pretty sure the game was 2-0 already, so I kind of missed the beginning there. I'm not sure. Anyone